Hey, what's up guys? Before this Battlefield 3 info video begins, I have another question for you guys to answer in the comment section below. And the question is, if you can implement any new game mode into Battlefield 3, whether it's a game mode from another game that hasn't been seen yet, or whether it's a brand new game mode that you invented yourself, what would it be, and describe it just in short detail to us. So you can leave your answers to that question in the comment section below. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to come up with. And don't forget that if you enjoyed this video, find it informative, all I ask is that you take a few seconds to help get this video to 1,000 likes. It definitely does help out my channel and shows your support. And if you really did enjoy it, the favorite button is right there for you. And sharing this video with your friends also helps. And subscribing to my channel if you're new here is the way to go, because there's going to be a lot more Battlefield 3 news and content in the future. Hey, what's up guys? I got some more Battlefield 3 news for you guys today. This time concerning the Close Quarters DLC, the Armored Kill DLC, and more. So, regarding the Close Quarters DLC, I made a video yesterday stating that Rush and Conquest are going to be included because a lot of people were wondering if those game modes are just simply too big for small maps. However, Rush is not going to be included, but Conquest is. And what they're doing with Conquest is they're making it smaller and calling it Conquest Domination for the new maps. It's basically the same thing as Conquest, just on a smaller scale, so that way it could fit in the new maps. And the reason why they're doing this is because, of course, the maps are smaller. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be taking the spawn system from Battlefield 3's Team Deathmatch, and they're going to be implementing that into the Conquest Domination for the smaller maps. That way you won't have screwed up spawns. Now, with smaller maps, please know that a lot of the times things could get a bit hairy when it comes to fixing spawns, so that way you guys won't be spawning on top of each other like it's seen a lot of the times in the Call of Duty games. So the first time the maps come out, there might be spawn issues, they might not, but if they are, I'm sure that they're going to get to work on that. As for Rush, they understood that Rush is just simply too small. Not too small, the maps are just too small for Rush, which is more of a game mode that's on a larger scale, because you go from one area of the map with 2 MCOM stations and then you advance to the next area of the map. However, I think that it would be awesome if they did, for the Close Quarters DLC, if they did multiple floors, and each floor will hold 2 sets of MCOMs, and then you take that floor and then you got to go upstairs to the next floor, but have multiple access points to each floor. That way, you know, if there's one staircase, it won't get cluttered. But the maps are just too small for Rush, so most likely they won't be including it at all. But the new game mode, the quote-unquote new game mode, is just a smaller version of Conquest, and they're just calling it Conquest Domination. A lot of people hear that, they're like, oh my god, DICE, you're amazing, new game mode. No, they're just taking Conquest and they're making it smaller. Now, as for the destruction, people hear HD destruction, they think, oh, that's good, it means more. No, HD destruction does not mean more, it just means high definition destruction. And they went on to explain this too. They stated, I wanted to see if we could destroy things in greater detail. I wanted everything to get shot to pieces. Really, really small pieces. In short, I wanted destruction to go high definition. A lot of people, when they talk about making destruction better, they think that they're going to make more destruction. But in detail, they just want to make the destruction look better. And the video that you guys are watching right now definitely shows how they changed destruction to make it look much better. And as for Armored Kill, DICE has stated that there's going to be spectacular vehicle warfare in that. And a lot of people think that, you know, they're just going for the bigger maps just so that they can say, oh, we have bigger maps. But no, what they were doing was they were trying to see how they can make vehicle warfare on a much greater scale. And by doing that, they grew the maps until one of the maps became the biggest Battlefield map in history. So the vehicle warfare is definitely going to be more intense on the Armored Kill maps, and even considering the name Armored Kill right there, it tells you that there's going to be loads of vehicle warfare. So I'm hoping more jets, more tanks, and more jeeps, and more choppers to blow everything up. But also, a lot of people have been asking about a tutorial. For those of you guys who have played 1943, you know that you can learn how to fly the plane, you can learn how to take flags or whatever. For the new players of the game, or people who just want to, I don't know, brush up on their jet skills or the plane skills in 1943, because there wasn't no jets. But people are also asking if that's going to be included in Battlefield 3 in the future. And what he had to say about this, and I believe this was Carl Mangus who stated this, and he stated that I agree 100%. We need to teach our players better. It's definitely something that's on our radar to fix. So hopefully there is going to be a more tutorial mode for the jets, because a lot of people have been asking for that, because they state that when they get into jets, or they get in choppers too, you know, the choppers just go down. How many times have you gotten in a chopper and the pilot just goes upside down? Or how many times have you seen a guy get in the jet and ends up crashing? So hopefully they help you guys out with that. And also, some of you guys may have not noticed, but in the HD destruction video that was shown earlier in this video, I'll put it back up on the screen right now for you guys, but if you look at it right now, you see that it looks like it's kind of recorded with some theater mode type feature, and hopefully that's EA hinting that they're going to be bringing out, or not EA, just, you know, DICE. Hopefully that's DICE hinting that they're going to be bringing out some sort of battle recorder in the near future, because it was supposed to be released with Battlefield 3, but then they dropped that and it wasn't released. So hopefully they give us Battlefield 3 players our own sort of awesome theater mode, because it would be great to record like maps before the battle and after the battle. I've always wanted to do that, because it just, especially in a game like Bad Company 2, I wish they would have had some sort of theater mode there, because everything was just demolished in that game. But with Battlefield 3, you know, you have destruction on a smaller scale than Bad Company 2, but it's still there, so you can see the difference between the way the map looks in the beginning and the way the map looks at the end of the game. So that's all the Battlefield 3 news I got for you guys today. I hope you guys have found this video both enjoyable and informative, and if you did, don't forget to click that like button. Definitely helps me out. Take a few seconds to do that. And if you really did enjoy this video, I ask that you click the favorite button. It's right below. It's like add to and then favorites, whatever. And also sharing this video with your friends definitely helps. The share button's right below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here, because there's going to be a lot more Battlefield 3 news and content in the future. Until next time, peace.